Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is valid for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement is just fine. I'm going to pull a few of these fortune reading cards to get started, and then we'll get into the tarot, see what's coming in for you in current energy and a little bit into the near future. What do we have, please, Source? What are the messages, please, for Sagittarius? Well, there we go. and flipping over and landing upright. I love it. Fantastic. So Phoenix, so definitely a renewal coming in. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Phoenix can be Scorpio also. And you have the star at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius energy here, possibly also. These aren't tarot cards, but those are what I think of when I see those cards. And you have Capricorn as well. Okay, so Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius making an appearance already. Doesn't have to mean you are dealing with those signs. It could just be particular energies that are around you at this time. But let's read these cards real quick. So you have be prepared, and this came out like with a gusto, right? The way it flipped out and kind of just landed right where it's supposed to land also for the reading. So I would definitely say this is the key card. So be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. And you have the star here as well, which means healing after a period of crisis many times too. Like in the tarot, that's what the star means. It's like a healing, a wish fulfillment, finally, being through the hard part. So be prepared for that. You're gonna be renewed from something here. So anything going on that you're dealing with now or in the immediate future, it's like you're going to come out of this like really well. You also have flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So that's something that can help along with this renewal. So make sure you're being generous with all kinds of areas. Generous with your time, your emotions. Tell people nice things and let them know you're thinking about them. Also supportive if you can be in certain areas. And you have the devil card. So this one's important though, okay, because it does say take care immediately to avoid temptation or deceit and deceit, either or. Okay. So the devil card is when we get tempted, we get possibly too greedy for something or too overzealous towards something. And also watch out for like deceitful energies that we can deceive ourselves or others can be deceiving around us. So be careful of those things. But the star card says hard times. Oh, look at that. Celebrations. Hard times are over. Now this is at the bottom of the deck. So that's what's next after this. And that makes sense because you're being renewed from a period of crisis. Just be generous. Don't get too like there's generosity here and there's greed here. And that doesn't necessarily mean money. This can mean in any area of life. Okay. And then hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. And then you have celebration. So something good's coming in, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. Let's get the tarot cards, see what's going on here. Good energy thus far, right? Okay. Sagittarius. All right. Source, give me the messages for Sagittarius. What's going on with them? Where's their energy right now? Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement, please, Source. For whomever is watching. Where is their energy right now? Thank you. Yeah, okay, Three of Swords. So yeah, things are going to get better. That's what I see right here. So whatever has been disappointing, there's going to be a healing here. The Eight of Pentacles is when we decide to get past this energy and just put the work and the effort into something, despite how we feel about something. It's when we recognize the pain of a situation, we see it for what it is, and we sit with it, we move through it, and we say, hey, okay, but life goes on. I got to start doing this. So this is when, we get strategic with ourselves and we become our own leader over our mind. And we don't let things, it doesn't mean we avoid things or bury them or anything like that, but we don't let them keep us held back from the things that we do need to accomplish and want to accomplish. So, and the Eight of Cups is very much a card of that as well. not really holding on to emotional baggage or, you know, those types of like heavy emotional things that aren't really serving us well, and being willing to move on, you know, despite those types of things. So that's right in line with what we're seeing here. Let's see who's coming towards you. Let's look a little bit like romantically what's going on there. Who's coming towards Sagittarius romantically, or what is the current energy or coming towards, please? Current energy into near future for Sagittarius. Any placement. Who's coming towards them? Okay, so we have a King of Wands here. So that could be possibly a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Could be somebody thinking about renewal. Doesn't have to be that either. That's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else we get. Okay. So you have a lot of Sagittarius energy here. Possible Leo, Gemini as well. So I would say somebody is ready to move on from something in a positive way, though. I do feel they're ready to make a choice and move towards you, especially if you're single. We have Leo here as well. I feel like this person's kind of tired of their ways of like they may not realize this on a conscious level, but subconsciously I feel like they are starting to realize that they're wanting to settle down more. They're wanting to make like the right choices in their life. So I feel like this person has given a lot of thought to something. Now this could still be a new energy, but you know, this could be someone who's decided to start dating again. And you know, if it's a new person and you may meet this person, if it's a person you've been dealing with romantically for a while, I get the sense that, like I said, that they are they're starting to realize that they really need to make a choice and move in a direction here as how they're going to treat this relationship. So that's good. Okay. What is hidden between these two? Thank you. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here and another King energy. So, I mean, so far we got like 3 kings here. Kings are good though. Kings are things are maturing. So what's hidden between you guys, I feel, is like the sense of, should we do this? Should we continue? Is this going to be a lot of work? Do we have it in us to make this happen? You know, that kind of energy with the Seven of Pentacles. Also, too, what could be hidden is somebody may work an awful lot. Somebody may just really, you know, someone could be having resentments about that because there's a lot of work, you know, being done. So someone could be always off working and not really having time for socializing. So it could be either of those energies. Let's take a look at your emotions, and we're going to look at the emotions of your person towards you, and then we are going to wrap this up with a near future outcome, like what you can expect with this person in the near future. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, please show me the emotions. What's going on with Sagittarius emotionally, current energy into the near future? Okay, so you have the Death card, so things starting to turn around for you. Death card is very much like this Phoenix card here, where we are being, renewed. So there's probably some kind of new offer, or some of you could just be really focused on your business, your money, your finances, things like that. And if so, there's a renewal ahead. There's an opportunity ahead. Ace of Pentacles. But let's see, what else emotionally can you tell me for Sagittarius, please? Could be thinking about a Scorpio a lot. Okay, we also have Aries energy here. Yeah, the Empress. Wow. Okay, and the World. Beautiful. So I do feel like emotionally you are ready to make this work. You may be like, also too, I kind of get a sense too, because I almost kind of said that, but I didn't want it to sound like offensive or something like that. But I did get an energy here of someone who because I can relate to that being in my, I'm in my, 50s, so it's like where it's like you look back and you kind of realize like, okay, yeah, there, I can attract people, I can do this, I can do that, but there's a little bit of like being tired of doing that and wanting to, again, like make choices to settle down more. So I almost feel like this is a little bit of like a aging into maturity type energy here. Okay, where they realize, yeah, I can go and get, women and I can go and get that and all those types of things, but it's like, but I am getting older and, that's not going to be forever, so I do kind of get the sense like this person has a lot of passion and magnetism and vitality, to them, but they are also realizing like that they may want to start settling down. And I feel like that's kind of your energy too, not in a different way. Like that's theirs, but yours is more in a mature way. Like you want to see things changing now. So I kind of get the sense this is a more, I mean, if you're young watching this and you're in your 20s or something, maybe, but it's like I kind of feel like this is for like a little bit more of a mature age reading where it's like you guys are like realizing that it's time to start making this happen in your world, that you guys are a very magnetic pair, that emotionally you are feeling you should, be together. You should make this happen. So yeah, there could be communication coming in if there hasn't been. Okay, so let's look and see where they are emotionally towards you. So I see action cards here, but let's see how they are emotionally towards you. All right, so towards Sagittarius, how are they emotionally, please? How are they coming in current energy, emotionally? Maybe a little bit into the near future, please. Source, thank you. Coming towards Sagittarius energies, emotionally, please. Yeah, they're wanting to make an offer to you. Things are getting serious, more serious here, more grounded here, I do feel. And I also do think that there is an appreciation for you, for your independence, for the way that you do carry yourself, and they are really seeing that. Yeah, Three of Cups. This person has an abundance of love for you, I do feel, with the Three of Cups here. I mean, hopefully this isn't too third party. That well, yeah, some of you be careful. Yeah, it could be third party energy coming towards you here. There is there is deep emotion here for you though. I will say that. Yeah, this person's getting a little bit more serious in their life. I do kind of get that bend to this. Okay, so let's look at the near future outcome. What can Sagittarius expect in the near future? I do these like pretty much weekly, so this is not like the outcome of like you guys completely or forever or anything like that. But we're gonna look into the current energy, the near future, and outcome right now, and see what you can expect with this person. So like the next little bit here. Okay, what do we have for Sagittarius and this person, please, source? Okay, in the past that you have always like known with this person, they've been they have probably too, but they've always like sort of resisted in some kind of weird way because again, King of Wands feels like they have a lot of options, and it's not necessarily like options with love or anything like that, like they're a total player or anything, but they seek exciting things out of life, and it's hard to get them to be very committable because they're very much the adventure seeker. And so are you, Sagittarius, at your root. Usually Sagittarians are. But in the recent past, I do feel like there's been a lot of deeper emotions, a deeper emotional bond between you two. I just feel that like you've always kind of known this, and they have just needed to realize some things for themselves. Yeah, so all right. Okay. Yeah, see? Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. And then justice. Justice is like the star too. It's like a balancing of things. And yeah, absolutely. So something feels like not quite right, but it's going to be right, is what I get here. So in the current energy, I do feel like you're being very optimistic. Possibly this person's at a distance or something along those lines. That could be for some of you. But there does seem to be some optimism here. Um, feeling like things are going to be falling into place, that kind of thing. I do think that's going on. Now, in the near future, there is a resistance here. Strength card kept showing up. I kept seeing it around, lingering around, bottom of the deck, several times. So some of you absolutely could be dealing with a Leo. If you're not dealing with a Leo, though, I would say if this is third party, that there's a resistance here because it's like there's, not wanting to see that. You don't want to be a part of that. You don't really want to be involved in that. So some of you may be resisting this type of energy. Also, too, I just got a really weird message that some of you, if you're couples, like your person may want to be doing like some sort of like threesome or something like that. I feel like for now, you like resist that. I don't think it's like going to be healthy, for things or for your relationship. I don't think it's going to spice things up, things like that. I would be resistant of that for a while, if that hits. Okay, that's just a weird message I got for some of you. But for others of you, as far as the near future, I do feel like you have a really good, strong potential with this person, but there's something here that's not being seen, that's not being paid attention to. So the Five of Pentacles is usually about needing to reach out for help, asking for help when you need help. It is a card of not letting pride get in the way also. And it's also a card on that opposite token. So there's like, don't let pride get in the way. But then there's the opposite side of don't let your self-esteem be so low that you feel like your problems aren't important. And that, because sometimes we need to reach out and ask for help and allow others to help us. So that seems to be a message here. So there's some kind of situation going on. For some of you guys, it could be financial, but it's really going to improve. Okay, so I do see that. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. There may be a little bit of a spot, though, that you get into, but it's going to rapidly improve. So I would say, yeah, things could be really good here. Just make sure that you're not staying on the fence too long with things and that you are making good decisions that move you forward. All right, not decisions that keep you stuck. Pay attention to that because you do have an opportunity here to really bring something into a good karmic balance and have relief and joy and all those good things coming from it. Okay, so a really good reading, Capricorn. I just do feel there's a little heads up moment here, and hopefully this will stick out, that you will remember that you will get through this, no problem. Just make sure that you don't give in to temptation or greed or anything like that, that you are being generous with yourself, feeling successful thoughts and all those types of things, and realizing that soon the hard times are going to be over, like very quickly here. I would say by February for most of you. If you have major like financial issues or something like that, I feel like by February, like things are going to be like really good for you. And it could be way sooner because I do see increase here, but there may be like something that is a little bit of a setback, but it's going to be very, very good. Yeah, and bring a new start. Look, Fool card here too. So with the star card and celebrations. All right, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I sure hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much. And give this a like or a subscribe if you dug it, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.